Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
Welcome back. Did you guys, when you took your break, see the little flurries, quick flurries come down?
No.
Yeah! Okay, I was like, please, Cedric, don't say that, like, there weren't any. Because I thought about it when I saw it. I was like, oh, I'll tell Cedric. And I was like, maybe I should take a video as proof. Because I said watch and be like, no, there weren't any. And then you guys would have thought I was crazy as per usual. Anyways.
Never that.
Right.
When you give a weather report, I listen. I believe it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
And we do have some of those flakes flying out. We're going to have more of those this afternoon and this evening. So be aware of that. I think the best chance of accumulating snow in the valleys will come a little later tonight. So if you're wondering about this afternoon, I'm not too worried about it. In fact, temperatures are well above freezing. So even if we did see a heavy burst of snow, probably wouldn't cause any problems. So
those benches look good, though.
Oh, they do. They do. And they've got more on the way. So let's get right to it. Let me show you. We got to have some colder temperatures to get snow because yesterday it was spring-like out there. Well, we did. We got a cold front that made its way through, and that has ushered in the colder air across the area. Temperatures 10 to 20 degrees colder than where they were yesterday at this time. So you'll notice that as you step outside this afternoon here, you're going to want to have a light jacket, probably a little hoodie and a jacket or a toboggan maybe to go over the head just because it is a little on the chilly side. Temperatures out there right now, we've got 30s from Logan over towards Ogden. It's up to 41 in Salt Lake City, 42 degrees in Provo, 43 currently in Milford, 45 in Hanksville. But notice the 50s still showing up across southeastern Utah as that cool air continues to work its way off towards the south and east. So here's kind of what you need to know. Again, we're going to have periods of scattered rain and snow that will continue to drop in across the area from the north and west as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon. Temperatures are well above freezing for most of us this afternoon. So again, not expecting any significant accumulations for most of us with this afternoon activity, at least along the valleys. You get up towards the mountains, that's a different story. You may start to see a little bit more of accumulating snow, but I think a better chance of more widespread organized snow develops as we go towards tonight, and that will also give us the best chance of some light valley accumulations. Now, the one wild card we'll also watch overnight tonight into tomorrow morning will be any possible lake effect snow bands that try to get going that could help to maybe enhance that threat for a little accumulation tomorrow morning as you wake up. Here's a look at the weather map out there right now. You can see the leftover band still rotating through portions of central and eastern Utah with the frontal boundary that made its way through. And now we're starting to see activity filling in across northern Utah. So down across the south, you can see anywhere from Cedar City. Cedar City's picked up some decent snowfall totals. In fact, saw a report there of about 1.7 inches in Cedar City. A little earlier, we had some snow showers around Escalante and then all the way up towards Grand County, seeing a little snow shower activity. But again, we're starting to see some more activity dropping in from Idaho with that secondary disturbance, and we're seeing a little more activity being enhanced. It's still scattered right now along the Wasatch Front, but as you get your way up towards Cache Valley, a little more widespread. And as more of this gets kind of working slowly down towards the south and east, it'll fill in more this afternoon and especially this evening and tonight. So that's the reason why we still have these winter weather alerts in effect for the north, central, and southern mountains and the mountain valleys for that potential of seeing more significant accumulation developing later tonight into tomorrow morning. And that would be of the fluffy, powdery type snow. So it tends to fluff up and add up a lot more easily as well as some of that cold air continues to work its way in. So Futurecast trying its best to keep up with this activity. Again, some smattering of activity down towards southeastern Utah, and this activity filling in across the north and west. And we'll see that scattered activity throughout the rest of this afternoon. But then notice as we go into tonight, I think a little more organized activity starts to develop when the winds switch out of the north, and that'll fill in along the I-15 corridor, and that could last right on into your Friday morning as well. So again, that's going to be your best chances in the valleys of picking up a little light accumulation, not a lot, but a little light accumulation, and more significant accumulations in the mountains through Friday. Then high pressure builds in by Friday night, and we've got a nice weekend heading our way beyond that. So again, as you add up both today and tomorrow's activity, you're probably looking at about 10 or so inches up towards the Cottonwoods, maybe 10 to 15. I think 20 might be a little much, but 6 to 12 for the northern and central mountains, 2 to 8 inches for the southern mountains, and about 2 to 6 inches at the end of the day, Friday for the Wasatch back. Now, as the valleys go, a trace to an inch. Again, temperatures above freezing for most of today will very much limit any accumulations, but tonight into tomorrow morning will be your best chance. About 1 to 4 inches for the benches. The central valleys, 1 to 3 inches. The eastern valleys, about a trace to an inch. So this low pressure will work its way down towards the south and east between now and Friday morning, keeping that chance of snow showers in the forecast. But after that, High pressure starts to filter in, and that's going to set us up for a very nice weekend from north to south across the state with a lot of sunshine, 50s across the north, 60s and 70s across the south. St. George, we got temperatures that will be into the upper 50s to low 60s over the next few days. Then those turn into 70s by Sunday, and temperatures stay in the 70s into next week. Meanwhile, the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at those periods of rain and snow this afternoon, turning into snow showers tonight into early Friday. And then we dry things out in a beautiful weekend with highs in the 50s. Guys?